Hey, 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 it's Julie with the Julie Show. That's me, starring Julie, where cannabis can do anything. And I mean anything. No, I'm kidding. Well, that's not exactly why I want to get on here, and I don't want to get on here to use you guys as a mirror, which I always do because that's just me. I wanted to go back into the denture story, and this is going to go on YouTube because it is very, very important that everybody hear this, because people are running around just like I was running around thinking you could just get fake teeth to fix everything. This is a lifestyle change. Okay. I have to eat tuna fish out of the damn bowl. I am not kidding. All right. So I could probably mush up some bread and put it in there. This is why. They told me with these immediate dentures, which are supposed to be in for about 6 months, you're not to put any type of adhesive in. Okay. I've been very good. I haven't. I did buy some C-Bond wafers. I did buy Fixin' It because they gave me a sample of Fixin' It. I bought some Polydent whitening. I got some stuff for these dentures for when I do get my dentures, like the real ones, say that at the end of summer, I will be able to use all that. Well, I go to bend over to do something yesterday, and my freaking front teeth not only just fall, they fall out of my mouth. And they told me to put gauze between my teeth. That's what they said last week or the week before I was getting them adjusted. Alright, so I'm going to put these suckers back in after I rinsed them off and washed out my mouth because they fell out. All the adjustments made on this denture. There's a big old piece of gum here, and that goes all the way up to the rim. And she had adjusted just so it wouldn't hurt. All of that is cracking. It's all cracked, like it's going to come off any second. So I had no other choice because it's Saturday and none of the Aspen dentals are open because of COVID. I had to go in with a bit of super glue just to make sure this makes it until Monday. I don't know what else to do. So I wanted to tell y'all, I told my husband a little while ago, I was like, well, it's either this or no teeth. And before this, it was either this or a bunch of missing teeth. I didn't really have a choice. I didn't do denture control because it was cosmetic. I did it because I knew all my teeth were bad. I had 25 teeth in my mouth when they took them out with no sedation. 25 teeth. 3 teeth were good. That's why I always thought I had 22 teeth. No, I had 25, but 3 of them were the only good ones. I don't know. I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know what's going on. I know that I had periodontal disease and it came back. So when the dentist is like, oh, did you go for that special cleaning? I mean, make sure you go for that special cleaning. You got to get it every 3 months and they're going to charge you for it. I did that. And yes, my gums and everything were fine till about 2016. So I went from 2009 to 2016, bad again. And when I was told that I would have to go through the cleaning again, I said no. You know why? Because when I went through the cleaning the first time, I remember the beginning of my 30s, my teeth started to break like it was nobody's business. That's why I keep telling everybody I have a $20,000 smile, possibly $25,000. Because I have had a root canal on like 8 or 9 teeth. I got 8 or 9 crowns in there before. That's a lot of money. Nowhere near as much as what this probably costs. If you think about it over the years. Now, then they turned down my insurance. So I got this company that puts teeth in my mouth. And now I'm not even at the finished line here. This is just temporary immediate dentures. They're cracked. They're falling out of my mouth. And I owe them a shit ton of money. What do? They're actually going to be really cool about this. So they resubmitted my bill to my insurance company, even though my freaking insurance is going to say no. They're trying again. And I did tell them that, I have another lump sum of money to give them, but it's not going to equal to the 100% that I owe them. And the manager did say we will work out some kind of payment plan with you. I mean, I'm not going to be able to give them no $90 a month or anything, maybe $50, but something, just so they stay off my back and don't send it to collections. Me and Dana would like to buy a house in 2022. For the simple fact that Uncle Sam is literally going to take my arms and legs soon because I have no money to give. So out of the money that I get every year, my Social Security income, I mean, it's just huge, like just huge. No, for this little tiny check that I get for being disabled, I can't believe they want like 22% of that in taxes. That money was already, I thought it probably wasn't. I don't think they take out. Social Security is taken out and it's not taxed. So that's why I don't think Social Security is ever taxed. If I'm not mistaken, no check stub says that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't care. You guys can ridicule me, criticize me. I don't care. I'm not the type of person. If you want to talk shit to me, do it. Cause I just go in the mirror and remind myself that I'm G.I. Jules. The American hero. No, I'm kidding. I'm not sure I used American hero. So anyways, at the very top, and I'm not going to show you because I think, well, I could. See how high the gum is? Oh, God. They're going to have to cut that gum down. Well, they're going to have to because what happened was, I don't think when I first got these, the gum was actually that high. She injected a silicone on the top. That's what they used to make it, adjusted to make it smooth. And I think they added length, so my teeth are hanging down too low. So let's see when I smile. That's not too bad. That's because I put a wafer in there. I had no other choice. I went and got some C-bond wafers. They're where you just stick it in and it doesn't really leave a mess in your mouth, goo. I mean, I put Fix-It in them this morning because they really would not stay. I can't wear these teeth at all. When I talk, they're clink, clink, clink. But no, they fall right out. My tongue is just hanging on to them. I'm like, So the doctor that actually pulled my teeth and put these on me said, do not use any kind of adhesive while you have your immediate dentures. If that's the case, then I'm sorry. These have to be smaller. There is no way that I'm going to be able to support these teeth for another 5 months and 1 week. I have 5 months and 1 week left to go. I am counting down to the 6-month mark to get these out. And it's not so much a pain. It's not a pain. It's a pain in the ass is what it is. And ass is actually a word. So don't freaking sit here and say I swore. Fine. It's a jackass. Anyways, my husband's back. I'm going to attempt to drink a Sonic water, which I love. Not a water. Sonic Sprite. I got a strawberry limeade. And I'll probably come back and tell you how that went. It's going to go good. So when I call them up Monday morning, they're going to be like, what the heck happened? I'm like, I'm sorry, but I went to put these back in, and the silicone that they put on is cracked. I can't take that off. And it's coming off. It's pinching my gum. So what do? I grab super glue, and I put a little tiny dot of super glue to make sure it doesn't fall off before Monday. They're going to be so unhappy with me when I go in there for my denture check on Monday. I'm going to be like, well, I don't even have an appointment, but I'm going to make one. And I'm going to tell them, you have to look at them today because they fell out, they're cracked. I don't know, but I think maybe these ones aren't correct. I don't know anything about dentures and how they're really supposed to fit. Everything I'm going through is what they told me I'd go through, but these should not have fallen directly out of my mouth. Okay? So I mean, come on. What if I'm out in public at a grocery store and I've got my hands full and somebody asks me a question and my dentures fall to the floor? It's ridiculous. They did a good job, guys. They just didn't. I think that what happened was during the impression of the top, I told you guys this, she kept saying, bite, 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 bite. And what did Julie do? Bite, 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 bite. She never said bite down. So I don't think it sounded right. Anyways, I don't have the money for another, immediate denture anyway. So I'm going to have to deal with it for 6 months or 5 months and 1 week. And then I'm going to get my permanents and hopefully, at least with the permanents, you can put Fix-It on them and, these C-bond strips. The C-bond strips work. They're just, this is only the second time I've used it. They push down. So it makes it feel even further down. There's already too big of a lip here, right? And then if you put the silicone on top and then you've added another thing in it, it's like they're staying in place. As you can tell, I am speaking so much clearer with something holding them in, but they're not in the direct right spot. They're not in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? They should be up a little bit more. They definitely need to be up a little bit more. So when I smile, slight overbite, not a problem. Not a problem at all. But again, you pay so much money for this stuff. This surgery or this procedure costs $11,000, people. Almost damn near $11,000. I do not want my freaking teeth falling on the floor. That is not too much to ask. I'm not gonna lie. I've told you all before. It is partly my fault my teeth rotted out. But I have lupus. I'm just now fixing what lupus did over the last 15 years. Now, lupus must have messed with my kidneys. I've been in the hospital twice. 2 UTIs. I'm not having to get a UTI every other month. This is insane. It just came to me and I was like, oh God, that's right. I have lupus. Lupus takes the largest organs first. Your antibodies don't know what to do. And everybody's like, oh, you need a vaccine for corona. Right now would not be a good time for me to get it. I know it wouldn't be good for me to get corona, but it wouldn't. I think that, to be honest with you, I would get sick. I had a tetanus shot and a hep C shot last year and got sick from both of them. like sick. I get the flu. I've had the flu 2 times in the last 3 years. Don't get the flu vaccination. The reason I don't is because the first time and the only time I got the flu shot, sick again. The only reason I did the tetanus and the hep C is because my doctor kind of required it. I don't know about the hep C, probably because of my age. Everything's fine. I'm not, I haven't had to take an HIV test. I'm negative, of course. I'm just saying, like, when they just make sure that you are taken care of all across the board. So everything's fine. It's just, man, when you invest in something, they keep telling me these are the immediates, but the immediates have to stay in for half a year. I can't be holding my teeth up with my tongue. What? So hopefully they just fix this, or maybe they'll make me a whole new, I think the impression was on wrong. Maybe they'll make me a whole new impression. I don't know. Probably not, because the impressions, these dentures weren't cheap. I mean, these dentures and the finished good go together with all these, relines that I'm going to get done and adjustments. This is all kind of in one package, and the one package isn't paid for yet. So I'm hoping they don't turn me away, because we're going to have some problems if they do. Yeah. Well, I'm bringing a hefty payment to them, so they better see me. So anyways, it's Saturday. It is the 27th. It is Haley's birthday. I think it's Haley's birthday. Or was it yesterday? It was yesterday, I think. Happy birthday, Haley. The reason I never remember these kids' birthdays is because all of my friends and sisters had kids in the same months, and they're all at the end of the year. So Trayley's on the 5th, but Cody, he's on late in the month. They're all and then my friends' kids are both late in the month. One friend has a son that's late in the month, and then the next month is Haley's late in the month, and even Austin's is in February is late in the month. So I have a hard time with all these teenagers becoming adults and when their birthdays are. So no biggie. I think that's understandable at my age, and the fact that I possibly have dementia. Maybe Joe Biden should talk. That was a funny. Anyways, I don't even know if that's dementia. I think maybe this man knows that he's being put up to do this, and it's really not him, so he doesn't care. Did you guys ever think about that? I'm not going into this conversation. It's bad enough that my teeth fell out and are cracked, and I have to wait till Monday to see somebody. I said this the other day. I don't know what I did in a past life, but I wasn't very nice. Or I was just, I don't know what, or anybody that would deserve this unless they physically and mentally wanted to hurt people. And that is not what I want to do. I pray for my enemies. I pray that they straighten up their ways and they get right. And if they don't even need to, just pray for them you're supposed to. If you're not friends with somebody anymore, you act like something's wrong with them. Something's obviously wrong in the relationship. Pray on it. Pray. Yeah, you guys probably like this wacko lady. She comes on here. She says she's a Christian. She talks about God. She posts Bible verses, then she swears. Well, the Holy Spirit's working on me. We're all WIPs, and that means work in progress. All right? Y'all enjoy your Saturday. Bye-bye.